What's up, everybody? Hopefully, everybody's having a good Saturday on week 13 as we get ready to go racing here with the ISSL Super Trucks here tonight. Let's go ahead and check out our sponsors. Let me go ahead and pull up the sponsors real quick. Of course, we have the ISSL Super Stock League here. Then we have Jack Dowell Motorsports. Make sure you go check them out on Facebook as they support the series every week. We heard a little bit from him last week. Warrior Wraps. You need a wrap? Go check him out on Facebook. You know, sometimes running fixed setup or running the iRacing set just isn't good enough. You're tired of being behind. You're tired of being in Wreckfest to fix setups. Go to McConey Setup Shops. Get you guys a setup so you can be a little bit faster out on the track. Try and get out there and compete. Go check them out. And we have JB Racing and Designs. Make sure you guys check these guys out, as all these sponsors help make these payouts as good as they are. And of course, we have Butt Kicker, which will be down there in the bottom left during the race. They got the cool little device that vibrates your chair, makes it kind of cool while you're racing. Let's go ahead and check out and see where everybody is. While I pull that up, hold on 1 second. I was thinking Ian might be in there. Ian, are you in the stream? Let me know. Let's pull up the drop down tower, see where everybody is at. Right now, Finn with the quickest time. Remember, last time at Daytona, he had a little bit of trouble here on the track. Didn't get a whole lot of luck. Definitely struggled as qualifying is just coming to an end. He is going to be starting on the pole, hoping to stay up there all night. Let's go ahead and pull up tonight's starting grid as they get ready to get gridded up. Tonight's starting grid on the pole. We got Finn Robinson, Brandon Holder sitting in second, William in that third spot, TJ Roberts in fourth, Brad Neer going to start fifth, John in sixth, Kenneth in seventh. Andrew's going to start in that eighth position, JR Miller in ninth, Andrew Moore starting in eighth, and then we got Andrew S. starting in that 10th spot, Sean starting in 11th, Tony in 12th. Justin Michael in 13th, Christopher Howell 14th, Matthew Fleming in 15th, Brian starting in that 16th position, Kevin in 17th, Patrick in 18th, Derek starting in that 19th spot, Mark Brewster starting in 20th. 20 cars here tonight as they get ready to go racing. Let's not forget, we have that awesome side-by-side view that we're going to take advantage of here tonight as we get ready to go racing, waiting for these guys to all grid up so we can pull off. Oh, let's see. So we'll always be able to go back and take a look at the action without missing the action at the front. Obviously, a cool feature here as we get ready to go racing here tonight. 50 laps, no fast repairs. We've seen these guys go at it. They got to take care of these trucks. I mean, they can make their regular repairs, but they cannot make a fast repair. Who's that camera? I don't know why it's not letting me do the camera angle I want to on this one. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can pull up a different set of tools over on SDK. And while we're waiting, make sure you guys give this thing a share. Let some people come watch us. Giving me TV1. All right, these guys are getting ready to go green this time. Bye. Gonna give me more choices on a spectator. Oh, that's weird. That is odd that it's not giving me the choice, but we are getting ready to go green flag. When the green flag falls here, as we come to the line, green flag is out as we come down towards turn number 1. Side by side for the pack. No surprise here as we head down towards turn number 1. Finn down on the inside as we got Brandon on the outside as we get through turns number 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. Keeping it pretty straight. People trying to figure out where they want to be, but we got the 3 of TJ Roberts pushing on Brandon Holder as they go to the front of the pack with a big move on the outside. Side by side for third on back as we head through turns number 3 and 4. Out of turn. Oh, we got one through the grass. I don't know if you saw that, but we have one driving through the grass there. As we come down the back straightaway, side by side for third on back. As we watch that battle, let's go ahead and pull up our side by side, and let's remind you guys, ISSL has a race coming up next week. It is an all-star race. Anybody is eligible, so if you guys want to go check that out, want to run in one of these races, you can do that there. Go back to Justin, as these guys are single file pretty much from here on back, as they're playing a little bit of strategy here. It looks like the number 7 I just noticed is in that college league. That's Patrick Baldwin Jr. That's pretty interesting. As you come down the front straightaway, heading into turn number 1 and 2. So 30 laps here today as these guys play strategies. You can see the leaders in that right-hand screen as they battle it out as we watch further back in the pack to see what's going on. It looks like Sean is blinking way back in the pack by himself. We've got a little 3-car pack. Look, Kevin, Patrick, and Mark. We can jump up to Christopher Howell. These guys are staying pretty close to the main pack. Close enough to reel them in as they come down the back straightaway. So this pack here is going to be led by, let's see, is that Andrew in that number 6, where it starts single file behind this lead pack. Back up to the main screen where to watch that action up at the front as they're side by side for the lead. First up on the high side as they come down the back straightaway. Side by side with Finn on the top, Brandon down low as we come down the back straightaway. Delbert, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Got a bunch of new follows that might have been from the other day. As they're still side by side for the lead coming across the line. I don't know who led that lap. I have no clue who led that lap. Heading down into turn number 1 and 2. Brandon and Finn side by side. Right behind him, we got John and TJ. We're going to see probably Brandon and Finn working, or Brandon and TJ working together all night. As Finn, I believe, is teammates with John. They should be working all night. Definitely a few teammates out here. As it looks like Finn's going to grab the lead. John's going to be able to squeeze in. Man, how did he fit it in there? He slid down barely. Then he slides back up to the top to J.R. Miller. Ooh, that makes the top lane a little bit squirrely. As they come to the line, it looks like John is going to lead this lap when we come across the line. Little bit of action up here at the front early on in this race as the bottom side starts to work. Side by side through turns number 1 and 2. I don't know if you guys noticed, we didn't get it last time, but check out those new Toyotas. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat as they come down the back straightaway. Definitely some good racing going on. These guys fighting hard, side by side, all the way through the field. Down. Oh, we got the 5. The 5 jumps up to the top side. That is Brandon Holder. He wants out of that one. He's going to get Freight Train up there on the top side. As his 3 wide further back, here comes the 65 of Derek Rowley through the middle. He's going to get a line up on that top side. So side by side for the first 3 rows as these guys try to figure it out further back. Looks like a lot of them want to head single file. They don't want to be part of that action. They don't want to get knocked out early. We will get 1 pit stop through this one, guys. Just so you know, there will be at least 1 pit stop. Down through the turn, still side by side. I swear Finn and John have been side by side for a few laps now. As we come out of turn number 4, pair of Toyotas. Go 72. Tony currently sitting in that 6th position on the bottom side, having a good run, just kind of riding back there. Not a whole lot of places he can go right now as they head through turns number 1 and 2. Josh, thank you for the like. What's up, buddy? Down the back straight away. I'm listening to the chat. Ian will know why I'm laughing. Down the back straight away, starting to stack up on that top line once again. What's up, Chris? How you doing, buddy? John up on the top side. Let's go ahead and see what other angles we can get in here. As we go to the side by side, we're going to go further back in the pack. Let's go on board with somebody. Oops, sorry guys. Didn't mean to do that. Let me hurry up and get rid of that. Click the wrong thing. Let's go over here. Let's go on to Tony. We can go to Tony in the 72. And let's jump on in that cockpit. See exactly what he sees. Down there in traffic on the bottom side. Not a whole lot of places to go. Side by side into turn number 3. Finn on the bottom. We got John up high as we come through turns number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, coming across the line. You can see what it looks like to be in that pack down on the bottom side. Nowhere to go. Just kind of follow in line as we ride on board with Tony on the right side screen. Ooh, the 65 of Derek. You can see him putting big pushes up on the 78 as they come through turns number 1 and 2. Out of turn 2, down the back straightaway, still side by side for that top 6. We got 10 laps completed as we, or 9 laps completed as we come around to complete lap number 10. As they continue to run side by side at the front of the pack. Let's go. On the nose, just so you can see how close these guys get. We're still on board with that number 72 of Tony. Finn finally getting a little bit of an edge out in the front. Here comes the top side again down the back straightaway. As we got the 3 of TJ Roberts pushing Finn down the backside. You can see that 3 right back there. You got to try not to push the pusher as we come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Side by side, still for the lead, coming out of turn number 4. This is absolutely insane. These guys just running side by side this whole race. Ooh, we got a little blink there. Blinky blink. Huh. I just don't get why it's not giving me what I want. All good. As they're still side by side at the front of the pack. Oh, it looks like we might have blinked out a little bit. Did we lose our leader? Or 72? Let's jump back on board with him. jump back on. Oh, I jumped into another. I see what I did. Hold on. Let me jump back in the cockpit of this number 72 so you can see the running up here as these guys start to split up a little bit through the pack. The second pack starting to catch them as we come out of turn number 2. Sorry guys, I am getting my camera stuff organized as I'm running 2 computers as we jump back up to the front. Finn out front with Tony behind him. So Tony up to that second spot, pushing Finn. Here he goes to the top side. So we've got to watch that progress off the nose and in the in-car of that number 72 as he's working the high side. He is going for the lead in that number 72. So he's going to get some help back there. Let's go jump on the gearbox as we can watch these guys push them from behind. You can see that Toyota all over the back end of the number 72 as we come through the corners. You can just see how close they are. As we see inside the engine compartment. Part of the video game there, I guess. Greg Wood Sr., thank you for the like. What's up, old man? Let's come down the back straightaway, side by side for the lead. Finn on the bottom, Tony upside, up on the high side. Oh, got a little dicey there. Let's go off the left rear suspension. Let's take a look and see what it looks like looking off the door of that number 72 back in the pack. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Finn out in the front. JR in second. We got a wreck going on. We got a wreck going on. Caution. No caution. No cup. There it is. There is the caution flag. Let's go jump on board with Finn over here. We'll go look at TV mix on our leader. And we're going to go back and take a look and see exactly what might have happened there to bring out that caution. Ooh. All right, we're going to go check out and see what happened here. Oh, Tony came down into the 30. Looks like that's what caused this incident. We're going to go back and take a look. From the blimp, let's jump on board with the number, well, jump above the number 30 of Kenneth. Oof. Small wreck, though. Not a whole lot of cars involved. Well, I guess there's about 4 or 5 cars, but it could have been a whole lot worse as much of that field was together. As we get more contact, Kenneth got absolutely destroyed in that one. He can't be feeling good about this. That truck is all kinds of beat up. He is smoking. He's going to be done for the night as these guys do not have fast repairs. I got to imagine that's going to be a bit of a repair for him. All right, so Finn in the lead. Is he going to come down pit road this time by? So Finn having a great race here tonight. Let's see, did anybody stay out? Looks like nobody stayed out. I think Sean might have been one of those guys caught up in the wreck as he is coming around the track now. Maybe not. Maybe Sean was the one that was blinking earlier. So he was so far back, he didn't get caught up in that one. I don't know if he's still having connection issues, but it looks like he's going to get up towards the front, but I don't see any damage on that thing. Oh, so how's everybody doing here tonight? As we have our first caution. It took a while to get that first caution. I'll tell you what, these guys did a heck of a job here tonight. So the 72 of Tony's going to be getting an EOL for cause of caution as they come around after making pit stops. We're on board with Finn. So we have 10 people watching, guys. We're also on Facebook if you guys want. You guys want to go give that a like and a share as we get ready to go back. Green flag next time by. We're going to get lined back up. Finn back to the lead. JR in second. John in third. Uh-oh, somebody's not happy. All right, so we got issues out there on pit road as we got one to go to green this time by. All right, let's take a look. Let's go take a look. Let's go side by side for this start. We're going to jump on here with Finn. And we'll go ahead and we will take advantage of the side by side. All right, we're going to jump on the far chase at the back of the pack as these guys get ready to go green. This time by, we got Brad near a ways back from the pack. I don't think he's trying to get up in that action right now. All right, so you can see our leaders as we get ready to go green. Pace car pulls off. We are looking from the back of the pack as we come to the green. Green flag is out. Coming across the line, Finn. Heading down to turn number 1 and 2. Finn getting out front. Here comes John moving to the bottom up underneath them. Oh, we got a big move up to the top there. It is getting dicey through the pack. You can just see what these guys have to look at as they come through the pack here at Daytona. Down the back straightaway. Heading towards turn number 3. Finn out, or John out in front. As we jump on with Brandon, let's go ahead and let me change this one. Let's go to the 51 who's out front. As you'll catch the always on leader cam up on the right hand side as they head across the line. We're sitting on board with, we're sitting behind Brandon in the left screen, just kind of seeing where everybody's at. Let's jump a little bit closer as Christopher Howell moves around Brandon near, trying to stay back from the pack a little bit. Here is JR. He was quick earlier. Let's go ahead and jump on the inboard of this car. Let's see, jump in the cockpit. Ooh, it looks like he might have a little bit of damage on that left front, but as long as he stays in the pack, he should be good. As we head down the front straightaway, coming across the line, heading down towards turn number 1. Into turn number 1 on the back bumper of that number 28. Ooh, it's getting a little dicey up here for these guys as you watch the onboard camera. How close is this? As they come out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, side by side. You got TJ and John drag racing down the back straightaway. TJ with the lead, John in second as the bottom row starts to move. Heading in through turns number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4. Heading towards the start-finish line. TJ Roberts with the lead out in front. What a race up through the pack, as these guys have been racing hard all night long up at the front of the pack. TJ in that number 3 continues to lead as we sit on board with J.R. Miller. He's going to move himself up to 4th. Here he comes for that 3rd position as he moves up underneath 10. Down the back straightaway. TJ leading the field. Matthew in 2nd as they head through turns number 3 and 4. Almost to the halfway point as we come to complete lap number 22 when we cross the line. This time by Finn with a big run on the outside. It's a little delayed. Oh, we got a wreck. They're up into the wall. Caution flag's going to come out for this one. Let's go take a look at what happened there. Caught it late. Let's back it up just a little bit. It looks like JR comes up. Oh no, the 65 comes down. Pushes the 65 up and then down. Oh man. So the 65 of Derek comes down into the 78, which knocks him off his line. And pushes him up the track. So we got caution flag number 3 here. Live shot over there on the right side. Oof. The 45 gets caught up. So does the 72. Big damage. Oh, the 72 of Tony smoking. That is no good here. He's going to be done for the night. Even if he does get that repaired, he's going to be down on power in that number 72. It's going to be hard for him to compete here. So caution flag number 2. Let's go back to some live action. So TJ out in front in that number 3 with Matthew Fleming in that Beer Nuts number 8 sitting in 2nd. Finn in the 28 sitting 3rd. John sitting in 4th. It's been some wild racing here tonight, guys. As there's been some massive door-to-door action. The leader's coming on pit road. Will anybody stay out? It looks like Justin in that number 87. He's going to stay out. That's going to give him the lead as we are 26 laps to go. 26 laps here tonight. Left for tonight's race. All right, we are coming down the back straightaway for the 2nd caution flag of the night, as it looks like we got a lucky dog. That's the number 6 of Andrew. He's coming around. Ooh, he's blinking a little bit there. Pretty wild racing here tonight. I mean, these guys have been running hard. Just a couple little mistakes here tonight. As you come out of turn number 4. So we're going to restack them this time by. Should be one to go when we cross the start finish line. All right, let's go ahead and let these guys stack it up. Let's see who's towards the back a little ways. JR definitely has some damage in that on that number 78 after that contact there. It'd be interesting to see. It doesn't look too bad. It does not look too bad, I will say. We're going to go ahead and we're going to jump over here. We're going to go 78. Let's go to the cockpit. And I am going to go ahead and jump over here as we get ready to go green flag. We're going to sit on in the cockpit of this number 78 when we take the green flag. We're going to watch if he can move his way back up, what it looks like from his cockpit as we go green flag with 24 laps to go when they cross the line. All right, guys, let me know who your picks are. Who do you think is going to win this one as we get ready to go green flag racing? And I get ready to go get rid of that stuff over on YouTube because, you know, you know. All right, green flag is out. Sorry, I had some messages to delete over there on YouTube. As we go out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Here we go, 3 wide for the lead as they split the 88. The 88 of Christopher Howell going the wrong way. He's going to fall back in line. Remember, we're on board with the 78 of J.R. Miller. He's gotten caught up in that last accident. Just a victim there. We're going to see if he can make his way back up to the front as we come down the front straightaway. Side by side for the 3 rows up at the front. We got a 6-car breakaway, but that second pack not too far back. Heading down into turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, side by side, heading towards turn number 3. TJ, Justin on the bottom side with the 87. Remember, he didn't pit this time by as we come out of turn number 4. Heading towards the start-finish line. Who's going to lead that lap? It looks like it's going to be Justin down on the bottom side in that number 87. Meanwhile, we got the 78. We can see him making those moves on the second screen on the right as we come through turns number 1 and 2. Out of turn 2, down the back straightaway. These guys are getting feisty in the chat as we head down the back straightaway, heading towards turn number 3. Justin down low, TJ up high. Here comes JR up on the high side, coming from way back on that restart as we head through turns number 3 and 4. Nose to tail for the top lane. I don't know what John's doing. He's peeking out. Maybe he's overheating, or maybe he's thinking about the middle. Might be a little early for that as we got 21 laps to go. 21 laps as we head down into turn number 3 and 4. Justin continues to lead the bottom side. Finn pushing him. Up on top, we got TJ Roberts and Matthew Fleming. Lap car coming up. Oh, here comes the top row. TJ and Matthew able to drop down left. They're going to leave JR all by himself as they head down into turn number 3. Here comes the 87 looking to jump up to the high side. Not able to do it as we head down out of turn number 4, heading to the start finish line. Here comes Finn. Finn makes a move to the top. He's got some help from John. Heading down towards turn number 2. 1 and 2. We got Finn working the high side. John on his back bumper. Here comes the 88 of Christopher Howellback. Side by side for that 3rd position. Finn trying to get that top side to work. John trying to get to that back bumper and push him. Heading down the back straightaway. 2 cars, trucks up at the top. Can they make it work? TJ continues to lead as Matthew Fleming pushes him in that number 8. Here comes the 87 of Justin Michaels. He's going to move up to the he's going to move to the high side as we come to the start finish line. Side by side for the lead. Justin getting a push from Finn. Oh, he gets a little sideways. They almost make contact down for the lead as we coming through turns number 2. Coming out of 2 down the back straightaway. Justin has that push from Finn that did stack up the top side a little bit as we head down the back straightaway heading towards turn number 3. They're getting back organized as we head into 3. Can Finn push the 87 of Justin Michael out to the front again as we head through turns number 3 and 4. Side by side for the lead. Onboard camera is with the 78 of JR Miller if you're just tuning in. As we head towards the start finish line, Justin's going to slide across the nose of TJ Roberts and take the lead back as they come to the line. Here comes John and Finn working the top side, heading through turns number 1 and 2, side by side for second. We got 18 laps to go. These guys are trying to shuffle their way to where they want to be as we come down the back straightaway once again. Oh, it looks like the 5 of Brandon going to try and get that top side to work. He's got help from Brad Neer. Meanwhile, on board with the 78, he's trying to figure out where to go. He's got all the pull in the world right now with the 3 wide up in front of him. He can go anywhere he wants. He's probably got all the run as they come out of turn number 4, headed towards the start-finish line. 3 wide, 2 rows. Heads across the line. Justin's going to lead that lap that time by. Still side by side, up at the front, 3 wide, up at the front. It's the top side. Starts to lose some momentum as they head through turns number 1 and 2. Justin out front. Here comes the lap car. As they head down towards turn number 3, 3 wide. Where's the lap car going to go? Lap car goes down on the apron as the 3 wide thins out. Down into turn number 3. You can see how hard it is to make those moves when they're 3 wide. Sometimes you lose a bunch of ground like JR just did as he moves up underneath Brandon. Down through turns number 3 and 4, across the line. Justin continues to lead the pack. Some good racing here so far tonight as we're going to go ahead and jump up to the leaders. Woohoo! Lap car just barely makes it down out of the way. Justin continues to lead the pack. We're going to go check out back and see what these guys are doing just a little bit further back. Oh, there's not a whole lot. We got a whole bunch of cars a lap down. Andrew with that beat up number 6 here tonight. He is struggling. Derek Raleigh in the 65 down on the apron struggling as we continue to run side by side at the front of the pack. William in this 00. He's 5 laps down, it looks like. Maybe 4. Andrew Moore in the 315. Sean and Tony all off the track as we move back up to the front pack. Let's go on board with the 88 of Howell. And we're going to jump in his cockpit. Yeah, we'll go off the nose. The nose is fun too. Let's watch him off the nose of that number 88 is he's got all that action in front of him. Oh, we got contact. We got a wreck. We got a wreck. Big wreck. Oh, my God. The three of TJ Roberts goes flying. Oh, man. So early with 15 laps to go, we get the big one out here tonight. Joey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Let's go up here, click on the number 28, and we're going to go ahead and uh-oh. It is getting spicy in the chat, but we're going to go ahead, as you can watch the leader up there, we're going to see what happened. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're going to take a look at what happens. We're going to end this argument right now. All right, let's see exactly what happens. Ooh, I think it looks like the 87 came up into John here. Let's take a look from the blimp. Let's see if this gives us a little bit better view. We're going to jump on board with TJ, all right. TJ takes quite the ride here. Ooh. Big wreck. Ooh, the 3 takes a heck of a ride. Oh. That just sucks. I think the 78. We've been watching him. That is J.R. Miller. I think he gets caught up in this one. Let's take a look as these guys are down on pit road. Everybody coming on pit road. There's nowhere for any of these guys to go. Big wreck here. Ugh. 78 actually minimized a lot of that damage. Let's go jump on board with him. We're going to go jump on board. I'm going to just rewind it. Sorry, guys. Watch the 78 in this. I mean, like, let's watch his in-car. He just kind of pedals it through. I mean, he gets some contact. He gets some damage. But look at him pedal his way. He drives his way through this one. This could have been a whole lot worse. He gets the contact there. Not a whole lot he can do. Backs out of it to minimize the damage there. It looks like he might be all right. So caution flag number 3 here tonight. Finn out in the lead in that number 28. Remember, we talked about it earlier. He had the worst luck the first time we came to Daytona 2 weeks ago. Here he is out in front, having a good race right now. I'm sure he's got to be happy with his run. A lot of cars caught up in this one. As we go through and take a look. Looks like the 78's got some damage, but he might be all right if he's in traffic. The Beer Nuts number 8 has a bunch of damage on that. Go through. All right, we're gonna get ready to go green flag this time by. Bunch of cars damaged here. Hopefully we can run to the end with 11 laps to go. We got 11 lap shootout, guys. Make sure you guys get the shares out, like the stream. This is gonna be a wild one here. All right. Who's your picks with who's left? Let me know in the chat. So 10 people on the lead lap. So Finn, Christopher Howell, Patrick Baldwin, Kevin, Brad Neer, Brad Brian, JR, Matthew, Brandon, and Andrew S. All are, that are left on the lead lap as we get ready to go green flag racing. For sure. For sure, Alfred. It'll probably be good. I got, Finn's got to take one. I secretly am rooting for Finn. He had such a bad couple races. And I know he's fast, but we are green flag racing as we head down towards turn number 1. He's going to get out to the front in that number 28. Here comes the 42 of Kevin as he moves up to the high side, heading into turn number 1 and 2. Brady, how do you like the side-by-side? Do you like that? The new side-by-side cam? Side-by-side, speaking of which, side-by-side, Kevin to the high side. He's got help from Brad. Brad's going to give him a push in that 76 as Kevin drops down to the bottom side. Brad needs some help. Excuse me, can Brian get to him as I head through 3 and 4? The 88 of Christopher Howell side by side with Brad Neer. Brad Neer trying to do it, but all by himself as they head out of turn number 4, coming to 10 laps to go. 10 more laps to go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars in this pack. Let's go back and take a look and see. Matthew Fleming, damage. JR, they must be underpowered. Damage. Andrew. So it looks like we got a 6-car shootout coming to that of this one. Kevin, Finn, Chris. Brad still looking outside. Down the back straightaway, side by side for that 5th position. Here comes Patrick in that number 7. He moves to the high side. Will Brad push him up to the front as we come through turns number 3 and 4? They're going to need a little bit of help. Brad didn't have enough run by himself as we come out of turn number 4. Finn's going to jump to the high side. Side by side for the lead. 9 laps to go. Finn up high. Kevin down low. Wouldn't it be ironic if these guys wrecked and we had a 10-car battle of busted trucks that could all stay together? Through turns number 1 and 2. Out of turn 2. Down the back straightaway. Kevin down on the bottom side. He gets a push from the 88 of Christopher Howell. Remember, Christopher got left out to dry as they took him 3 wide, split him down the middle earlier. He's got to be out here for himself about this point as they head down through turns number 3 and 4. Kevin continues to lead. Finn going the wrong way. Back to Finn. Out of turn number 4, coming across the line. We got 8 laps to go. Who's going to take the victory here tonight? Here comes the top side. Brad Neer finally has some help. Here comes Finn to the rescue as they come around the 5 of Brandon Holder. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Brad Neer give him the lead up on the high side in that 76. He stays with Finn, doesn't drop to the bottom side. Oh! Brad up into the wall. He's going to keep it going straight, but he's definitely got some damage on that number 76. Let's go take a look at how bad it is. Oh, he should be all right as far as being able to push. He might be a little hurt by himself. As we got Kevin in the lead, Christopher in second. Heading down into turn number 1 and 2. Go ahead and see if we can take a look at exact. All right, so Kevin in the 42. All right, we're gonna bring it to the side by side, and we're gonna go over here with Brad Neer. We're gonna go far chase, and we're gonna go back a lap or 2 with him. Let's see if we can figure out exactly what happened here. Finn was pushing him. You can watch the lead battle on the other side. All right, so Finn gets to the back of him. They get around the number 5 as we come out of turn number 2. Let's see if it's a bad push by Finn or just a little bit of movement as we come down the back straightaway. know. I don't know if I would put that on anybody, really. I mean, it definitely didn't look like a bad push. As these guys are still side by side up at the front. We'll take another look at this one. Oh, he swiped it a little bit. So that might have been on Finn. But we are still green flag up at the front as we go back to 5 laps to go. Let's go ahead and grab the regular TV camera. Kevin continues the lead. Christopher in second as Finn tries to work the top side. Here comes Brad Neer up in the 76. He's going to give him a push. He's going to give Finn a push. Can they work their way to the front? Side by side at the front of the packs. Who's going to win this one today as they come around out of turn number 4? They're going to get 4 laps to go as we got lap traffic on the high side as the 11 of Brian blinks a little bit. Brian, regardless, is going to have a good run here tonight. Down the back straightaway. Sorry, I was hiding some messages, inappropriate messages on YouTube. As we head down into turn number 3 and 4. Side by side for second. Finn trying to work the high side as they come through turns number 3 and 4. Can he do anything with it? Out of turn number 4. Kevin leading the way as we get 3 laps to go. 3 more laps to go. Finn's going to need a lot of help here. He's got to get Brad or somebody on his back bumper as we head down into turn number 1 and 2. All by himself now as the bottom lane pushing. Finn looking for some help as they come down the back straightaway. He's going to try the side draft. Down into turn number 3. Kevin out front. Chris in second. Side by side for third. Out of turn number 4. Heading to 2 laps to go. Penniless, thank you for the like. What's up? How are you? Coming across the line. We have 2 laps to go. Can Finn figure out a way to win here tonight? Kevin in the lead, side by side for second. Finn up high, Chris Howell down low. Finn needs some help. He's trying to do it on his own. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Will Chris jump to the high side? He looks, then moves back down. Heading down towards turn number 3 is everybody trying to take those runs. Getting into turn number 3. Here comes Brad Neer, trying to get to the back of Finn to help him push to the front. Out of turn number 4. We're going to get the white flag this time by. Here comes Finn up on the high side. He's got some help. Down across the line. 1 lap to go. 1 more lap to go. Kevin up. Kevin down low. Finn up high. He's got no help. He's dropping to the back. Almost makes contact with the 7 of Patrick. Patrick's going to look to the high side. Patrick stays back in line. Here comes Christopher Howell. Christopher Howell moves high. Patrick stays low. Now we got 2 lanes, 3 by 3. 3 cars in each lane, if I could talk. Down into 3 and 4. Who's going to take the victory here tonight? Kevin down low. Christopher Howell up high. Coming through turns number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4. Here comes the top line. Christopher Howell up front. Will the bottom line close? Who's going to get it? It's Christopher Howell on the high side as they crash coming down across the line. What a race. Kevin second, Finn in third, Patrick fourth, Brad Neer in fifth, Brian in sixth. Yeah, that was a great finish. I agree, Brady. All right, let's go take another look at that one. I mean, that was wild. I want to get a picture of that too. Look at how close this is. So close. Wow. That's a wild finish right there. Look how close it is as they come across the line. Christopher Howell takes the win out of turn number 4. Let's go. Let me go ahead and mute this chat. And we're going to go see if we got Finn over here in the waiting room, our third place finisher. What a finish. Finn, James in the booth, you got a copy.
Yes, sir.
Man, I was rooting for you. You had a tough one, the first one here, and Talladega was kind of up and down, and here you are. You were out front for a while, but taking home a third place. I mean, you got to feel good about that. That's progress anyway.
Definitely progress. Wish we could have done a little more there, but with what was it, 6 or 7 trucks in that lead pack, I was just trying to carry that high line by myself, and with no help really from the damaged trucks around me. For obvious reasons, they're damaged. I couldn't really get that high line moving. I'd like to have been up front and side by side a little bit more with them, make it a bit more interesting. But we made the best out of it we could, so we can't really complain with the top 3.
Well, you did one thing a lot of people weren't able to. Even some of those cars in the front pack, you kept that thing clean tonight. Um, Good finish overall. It's going to help you in the points. You got any friends, family, sponsors you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, for sure. So I'd like to give a shout out to my team, Jack Down Motorsports. We build iRacing simulators. We're also a awesome team for iRacing, looking at branching into maybe a bit of dirt. But them guys were working well out here for the start of it with me. Unfortunately, I was the last man standing out of all of us, but then things happen at Super Speedway Racing. Also, like to give a shout out to Shebden Crane Hire and a lot cleaner for all their help and support as well. And hopefully, we can get it in victory late next time.
Well, go enjoy this one, and maybe I'll see you next week in the All Star race.
For sure, man. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so that was Finn Robinson, our third place driver. Let's go ahead and pull in Kevin. Kevin, James in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Man, it seemed like you had the perfect plan. You got up front with the smaller pack. You got to stay on the bottom, which seemed like it should be the place to be, but man, beat by a fender coming to the line.
Yeah, Finn definitely gave the 88 a hell of a push there. I had Pat behind me, but overall, I'll take a second. I
Great
mean,
finish for
second,
Finn.
it ain't too bad, so I'll take it.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. What did it take today to stay out of trouble? I mean, there was a couple wrecks and there was one big one. What did you have to do to stay out of all that tonight?
Just stay in the back like I do every week. I know last week you didn't know who I was, so kind of played the same game plan here. And then 10 to go, we had like 6 trucks. I said, well, I don't think we'll wreck with 6 trucks. So then I got up there and was battling for the lead.
Even if you did, you still had a chance.
Yeah.
Well, good run here tonight. Second place. You got any friends, family, sponsors you want to give a shout out to?
First, just want to shout out to you for broadcasting this. I watch them; they're pretty good. So, and then Jack Dahl Motorsports for sponsoring it. Warrior Raps Butt Kicker. Pat, I guess you call my teammate, for pushing me there, working together well. And then Brandon and Justin, my buddies that are watching at home. So shout out to them and shout out to everybody in the league.
Well, good run. Go celebrate this second, and maybe I'll see you next week in the All Star race.
Sounds good. Thank you, sir.
No problem. All right, so Kevin, with that second place finish, but we're gonna bring in the man that stole it all. The man that stole it all, Christopher Howell. Man, what a run! You steal it by a fender coming to the line.
Yeah, I want to thank Mr. Finn Robinson there because without him, I wouldn't have got that.
Yeah, he gave you that big push. I know he kept trying to make it work by himself up on the top side and running that side draft, and he held pretty strong by himself. But man, when that opportunity came where you could jump up in front of him, man, that worked great for you.
Yeah, I kind of had the same move last week. I was in second behind, I forget the truck, but I didn't make the move, and the 42 Winker got some help from someone and won last week, so I kind of knew I needed to make the move this week. So I was a little bit more aggressive, and yeah, it was great. It just worked out. I waited till we got out of 2, and I showed high to see if he would, if he would go high, and he didn't. So I was like, oh well, I'm staying here, and let's hope someone behind me pushes. So
Great finish here tonight. You got any friends, family, sponsors you want to give a shout out to?
no, I just want to thank Ian for putting on this league. It's pretty good, chill league for trucks, and I enjoy the super speedway. And then, of course, I run over in another league, SERO, and I'm an admin over there. So if you want to come check us out, that would be great. And other than that, not my teammates. Who Justin Michael was one of my teammates. He got in an accident
Yeah.
earlier and got out of the race, and then Jamie Dunning, he got the first win of the season, and that's another one of my teammates. So I want to thank them as well. So
Well, congratulations on the win here tonight. Great run, and maybe I'll see you next week in the All-Star race.
yeah, man, I hope so. And you have a good night.
You too. Thanks, brother.
Thank you.
All right, let's go through tonight's results. There we go. We got Christopher Howell with the win. Kevin in second. Finn in that third position. Robert Baldwin Jr. in fourth. Brad Neer in fifth. Brian in sixth. Matthew Fleming in seventh. Andrew S. finishes in that eighth position. Brandon Holder, he had a good run going tonight, ends up ninth. William in 10th. John in 11th. J.R. Miller in that 12th position. Justin Michaels in 13th. TJ Roberts in 14th. Derek in 15th. Andrew Moore in 16th. Tony in 17th. And Sean rounding out the field. Sean in 18th. Then Mark in 19th. And then Kenneth rounding out the field in that 20th position. What a race here tonight, guys.